Hello friends, here I am back with another session on retirement of partner. I've already made several videos on the other concepts which are related to retirement of partner. If you have not yet seen them, please do watch them to get clarity on those concepts. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to the channel. After watching, if you found the videos useful to you, please do like it and leave your valuable comments in the comment section below. Your likes and comments encourage me to make more such concept videos. So without further delay, we'll start today's session, which will be on accounting treatment of accumulated profits, losses, and reserves on retirement of partner. Starting, you need to know that in the balance sheet of the firm at the point of retirement of partner, you will find several items on the liability side as well as on the asset side of the balance sheet, where you have to dispose them off, because as a partner is retiring and going out of the firm, he will have to be given away his share in those reserves. And therefore, when you look at the balance sheet of the firm at the point of retirement of partner, you will find several items and liabilities like the one listed here. The commonly found ones are the general reserve, the profit and loss account, that is accumulated profits, investment fluctuation reserve, and workmen compensation reserve. These are the common ones found on the liability side of the balance sheet. On the asset side, we'll be dealing with in the next slide. Now, these accumulated profits in different forms are to be given away. The retiring partner has to get his share in those reserves, and that is why these reserves are going to get closed out. As you know, items appearing on the liability side of the balance sheet have a credit balance, and you are supposed to close it out right now and give it to the partners. So to close it out, what would you do? You would debit them. So you would pass the journal entry as follows. General reserve account debit, profit and loss account debit, investment fluctuation reserve account debit, workmen compensation reserve account debit. So with these debits, these accounts present in the balance sheet are getting closed out. And these are to be distributed amongst all the partners, including the retiring partner, in their old profit sharing ratio, the ratio they were sharing the profits and losses before retirement of the partner. So we would transfer it by crediting partner's capital or current account. Now, when do we use current account? When fixed capital system is being followed, then two accounts are maintained, capital and current account, and at that point of time, current account is credited. If fluctuating capital is followed, only the capital account would be present and that would be credited. So this is the journal entry where you debit the relevant reserves and credit the partner's capital or current account in their old profit sharing ratio. Now, however, it is not as simple as that. In respect of investment fluctuation reserve, there is going to be a corresponding investment in the balance sheet asset side. And therefore, you will have to see whether there is a fall in the value of investment or rise in the value of investment, and then the treatment of investment fluctuation reserve would undergo a change. Here, whatever has been debited is the excess of the reserve which is left after the fluctuations have been adjusted. So whatever is left, that would be distributed amongst a partner. Similarly, in workman compensation reserve as well, there can be a claim, there might not be a claim. If there is a claim, then there are different possibilities. So whatever is the amount left after the claims have been adjusted against the workman compensation, that would be distributed amongst the partners to their capital or current account in their old profit sharing ratio. I would soon be making videos for you in detail about these investment fluctuation reserve and workman compensation reserve separately as separate concept videos for your detailed understanding. So no worries about that. So now, once we have dealt with the items on the liabilities of the balance sheet, there are certain items that can appear on the asset side of the balance sheet as well. That is the profit and loss account with the debit balance. This basically represents accumulated losses. So accumulated losses are also have to be distributed in the old profit sharing ratio amongst the partners. Similarly, another one that you can find is commonly the advertisement suspense account. This is nothing but the deferred revenue expenditure. advertisements expense account where a portion is written off and balance whatever is left is kept in the balance sheet. So at the time of retirement, if you find this in the balance sheet asset side, then both of these also have to be distributed amongst the partners. Now, as you know, items on the asset side have which balance? Debit balance. So you have to close them out. So what do? You give it a credit. So you credit the profit and loss account and the advertisement expense account to nullify that effect, and you give it to the partner's capital account. So you would debit the partner's capital or current account on the basis of whatever capital account system they're maintaining. Fluctuating means capital, fixed means current account, to the profit and loss account and advertisement expense account in their old profit sharing ratio. So this is how the accumulated profits or accumulated losses as is represented by the profit and loss account and the reserves which are present are dealt with in general in the case of retirement of a partner. The same thing would be applicable even in case of a death of a partner. The same treatment would be given for the accumulated profits and losses or the reserves. Now, with this, I would be concluding today's session. I'll be posting detailed discussion videos on investment fluctuation reserve and workman compensation reserve soon. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you. Have a great day.